Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are going to play some games on the Samsung Galaxy J5. It runs on the Snapdragon 410 quad-core processor with 1.5 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage which is expandable, and you have a 5-inch HD Super AMOLED display up front. Let's have a look at the initial temperature. So it's about 35 odd degrees in the front and again about 35 at the back. So let's start with the gaming review. The first game we are playing here is Riptide GP2. And right off the bat you can see that the viewing angles of this display are quite wide. No distortion in brightness or colors when you tilt it. Moreover, the graphics look quite good, the colors look really saturated and it's plenty bright. Smooth frame rates as well, consistent. Haven't noticed any major lag till now. Now we are moving on to Leo's Fortune. And again you can see that the graphics do look very good over here. Now this display has excellent contrast which makes everything look far better and you can distinguish different characters and spaces easily. The touch response is also good over here. And yes, you have a 2-point multi-touch display and no, that doesn't affect gaming. Now we are playing Dead Trigger 2 and we'll check temperatures after this. And again the gameplay here is quite smooth right off the start. Haven't noticed any lag till now in all of the games that we have tried. And we have been playing games for more than 7 odd minutes now. Consistent frame rates here as well. The display does perform quite well. No issues with touch response. It's actually quite fluid, as is the general gameplay. While moving around, panning across, I don't notice any lag whatsoever. And I don't feel this phone is getting hot at all. And you can see because the temperatures are hovering around the 41 degree mark in the front and about 40 odd degrees at the back, which is quite common in a non-AC environment. Now we are playing Subway Surfers. Yes, the phone does feel a little warm, but that's just about it. Now again, colors look very punchy over here. The display is quite bright, great touch response as well, and I don't notice any lag here. And now we are quickly moving on to Modern Combat 5. We'll test temperatures after this. And here too, actually the gameplay is very smooth. Yes, the graphics don't look as good as we saw on the Moto G 3rd Gen. There are some elements missing over here, but overall gameplay still is very smooth. Now, one issue that I face with this device is that the speakerphone is really not that loud. It is not tinny, it doesn't crackle, but it's really not that high in terms of volume. It is audible, the ringtones are definitely audible, but if you place this phone on your bed and it gets covered by a sheet or something, you really won't be able to hear it that well, especially if you are in a nearby room. And moreover, app data is not movable to the external SD card. So you have about 4 odd gigs storage available on the device, which is really not that much if you want to install larger games. But now let's check the temperature. So it's about 38 in the front and again about 37 odd at the back. So this phone really doesn't heat up while playing games. Again, just like the Moto G3. Now we are playing FIFA 15. And here too, gameplay is very smooth. Colors look really spectacular on this display. Now I would really buy this phone just because of this gorgeous display, excellent color reproduction and good touch response as well. I just would have liked the speakerphone to be a bit louder. That would have really elevated the gaming performance here, made it more immersive, but still the phone does perform quite well in gaming and moreover it doesn't heat up. Now we are moving on to Nova 3, it's a first person shooter and here too gameplay is very smooth. So this is what we have noticed till now. The Galaxy J5 is easily able to handle any of the games that we threw at it. But we had to install the larger games one by one because there isn't that much storage available. You have about 4 odd gigs available to you after the updates and apps you have installed, and that's just about it. So for larger games you can only install them one at a time, and that's what we have done here as well. Yes, apps are movable to the external SD card, so you do get a bit of space there. Overall again, gameplay is quite smooth. There is a bit of frame drop in Nova 3, but still it is quite playable. Now we are going to check temperatures again. We have been playing games for more than 20 odd minutes now. So it's about 40 odd degrees in the front and about 40 odd degrees at the back as well. So no heating issues with this device, even with extended gaming. Now we are moving on to Asphalt 8. This will be the last game of our review. Now for some reason Need for Speed Most Wanted didn't install, and Frontline Commando D-Day also didn't want to work on the device. But apart from that, all the games that we have tried worked very well. Even Asphalt 8, you can see we are playing in high settings right now. It's very fluid. In fact, it's slightly better than what we got with the Moto G3. Well folks, that was a gaming review of the new Samsung Galaxy J5. I wish that it had come with 16 gigs of storage so that I could install more than 1 or 2 odd games at any given time. But performance is exemplary over here. Gameplay is very smooth in almost all the games that we have tried. Multitasking is quick as well. Even in general performance, this phone doesn't lag at all. Now since Samsung is advertising these phones as gaming smartphones, there should have been at least 16 gigs of storage on board, or at least app data should have been movable to the external SD card. Moreover, I would have really liked for the speakerphone to be a bit louder. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more on the Galaxy J5 and the Moto G 3rd generation. Thanks for watching the video. Any questions, do hit us in the comment section, and as always, have a great day.